Shut up and sit down. Romantic, isn't it?
Hello, board members. How are we doing this fine Tuesday afternoon? Well, I hope. As it is Tuesday, we are starting up a brand new Action Tuesday module. That's right. The newest module, and it's definitely not from like way back when in like PS2 era. Welcome, Ika. Welcome, ladies Intra. How am I doing? How goes it? It goes pretty good. We're just getting started. So is this just one big collection, I guess? I guess it's just one big collection. But yeah, last week we we finished Say No More. Played a little Elden Ring. So this week, as recommended by OSR, we're starting up the original Devil May Cry HD collection. That's right, the original one. We're starting at the beginning. Why? Well, because that's where stuff goes. Oh, thank you, Ika, for the resubscribe. Greatly appreciated. Oh, wait, something's happening. I don't like it. Okay. Okay, yeah, Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening Special Edition. Okay. Hopefully full screen anti-aliasing. I probably don't need that. Language, subtitles on, vibration off, keyboard back. Okay, it looks like the buttons are pretty well working. Ladies Intra also with the resubscribe. Thank you, Ladies Intra. I'll celebrate with 3 Zane plants. Oh, fantastic. All right, hopefully the audio sounds okay, and let's give her a shot, I guess. I love how much more brooding he looks in Devil May Cry 2 than in 1 or 3. Would you like to continue? Yes. I guess I'm confirming that I want to play Devil May Cry. 3 more Zane plants for Zentra. Oh, we're just handing them out tonight, folks. Ika's hit the Sasuke, or the Sasuke, the Sake extra hard. And he's hanging out those Zane plants like they're going out of fashion, everybody. All right. Oh, look, it has its own separate options. Subtitles on. Controller setup type A. Sure. Monitor tuning. Default setting. What is monitor tuning? Oh, it's just this. Wow, yeah, so this is so old there isn't even like a widescreen version. Wow, Ladies Intra is super excited. Super duper double triple excited. Luckily for the way this is set up, well, I guess you'll miss a little bit on the side. Is it talking right now? Look, our dad was a guy, and he was a cool dude with a big sword. He also happened to live in a place that was very hot compared to most places. That was a very goofy looking flying kick. It's talking, but it's quiet. Okay, I'll have to figure it out. Okay, hold on. We'll have to just start it over. Basically, it just mumbles. Okay. Hold on. Wait, whoops. Okay. All right. No. Oh my God! Don't tell me this is another one of these ones that they didn't put in a way to get to the title screen? What? Why? Why is this a thing that doesn't exist? Am I... Why? Oh, here we go. Okay, there's a different... No? Hold on. Option? Well, welcome OSR. Beep. Boop, boop, beep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes? Okay, this will take me out here. So there's just no... Hey, wait. Is there a way to go... No. Wait. Wait. We might have figured it out. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's try the... Okay, volume? Okay, the volume is maxed out right now. Which is odd. Let me try something. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it this way. I'll turn it up. See what happens. Alright, let's try this again. Yes, I would like to continue into Devil May Cry, the original. Extreme violence and gore. So edgy.
2 millenniums ago, there was a war.
Is this any better?
Between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone.
Bit loud. Okay, that's this. Is it good though? Is it louder or is it good or is it just a little louder? Might need a little more. Okay, well, we're going to be maxing her out then. Okay, it is now cranked. It's cranked as high as I can get it. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, wait. Let me try. I'm going to crank this up. We're going to see how that... Maybe that's what I need to do, adjust? I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. Hold on.
The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Is that better? Did that change anything? Better, worse, or the same? Okay. If that still doesn't sounding very good, we can. Okay, I'm gonna crank it. We're cranking it all the way up now. All right.
Sorry, we closed at 9.
I think we'll do it. We'll crank it up and hope
Again,
it
no
rides.
password. I can't seem to get any real business.
Okay. I'm gonna skip this so that we can try it one more time. 3rd time's the charm, everybody. Ladies intro. OSR has upset the Donkey Punch awareness system. Could you please get a hold of that? No, I know I figured out a way to get out of this a second ago. Wait, was it options and then... Wait, how did I figure out how to do this before? Okay, yes, reset. Yes, okay, there we go, okay. This is the official title of Donkey Punch has been established as Dante Punch. Oh, okay, so this is its own unique brand? Its own subcategory of, it's like, you know, Red's Wicked Ale, but then it's also like Wicked Ale, you know, Devil Punch brand, you know, seasonal.
Devil May Cry.
Okay.
2 millenniums ago, there was a war.
Looks like it's good.
between
Okay, yeah.
the
So what I did is I tried turning it up
the
in the
underworld.
system. That didn't
But
seem to help
somebody
much.
from the
So then, yeah, I just
underworld
cranked
woke up
OBS
to
as loud as it can go, and
and
now it seems to
stood
be
up
okay.
against this legion.
It just means when we play Azura stream, I'm gonna have to make sure to
His
turn it
name
down.
was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human
He was the
world
demon
and
Sparta.
continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight. Sparta.
The legendary Batman Sparta. I mean, Dark Knight. Donkey May punch. That'd be impressive for a donkey. They don't have hands. They lack the fingers to punch with. That's why it's so special. I love she's on the sign, but that doesn't make any sense that they haven't met before.
Devil May Cry.
Or maybe they have.
Sorry,
I don't
we
know.
closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should
Welcome
be
to
used to
Flat
this
Penguin,
sort of
and yes,
thing.
this is the first. It's an HD remaster. Yes.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Sword.
Everyone.
Time to go to work.
I have played and beat this game before, way back when. I played and beat the second one, and I also beat DMC Devil May Cry, the Western Tables.
Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
Really? It's okay. Well,
You were the first one to know
the
about
audio is
my
just gonna be a
vengeance.
problem tonight.
Looks like I'm getting closer.
I'll just try to talk a little louder.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help. To put an end to the underworld.
Booms are really loud.
What?
Look, you guys are killing me right now. You know that? You're all actively... Okay, I'm going to turn it back down to about maybe where it was. Apparently that opening segment is just super mumbly, everybody.
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of
The Emperor of the Underworld.
resurrected.
Mundus.
Yes.
Mundus?
His
Like
powers
Chungus
were sealed
Among
by
Us?
Sparta.
No.
He's
Sit down,
attempting to gain
idiot.
control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
Doors are for other people.
The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go.
Why didn't Dante just do that? Why do we have to take the mundane way and walk? Okay, so jump button. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, melee button. Guns? Okay, guns button. Oh, there's an aim button. It's not just... Oh, we have a whole taunt button. Come on, bring it on. Okay, map button, and that one doesn't do anything. Okay, so if he's in lock-on mode, it dodges. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my. Oh goodness. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can shoot if I'm in the air. Okay. And this seems good, although for some reason the cutscenes, not in the module ones, seem quieter. Yeah, I mean that might just be really bad audio mixing from way back when. Sacred stone that brings back life after death. Okay. I mean, he can pretty much jump up there. I don't know why he's taking this mundane route of walking. Why are we on motorcycles? I thought the whole point of him was they're always on motorcycles. Break the evil spell and open the cursed door. Mission starts. But yeah, Flappity Penguin. No, I've beaten this before. I beat the second one. And I beat DMC. So, no, I mean, I'm passingly familiar with this series. You have to unlock new skills and doors. To acquire new skills, you must offer the stones to the god of time. Well, this is an island, so it has to be a motor ski. Yeah, they motor skied out here. I beat DMC 3, DMC Remake, DMC 4, and DMC 5. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you're a little more caught up with the more modern stuff. That's for sure. Oh, these camera angles, though. Ugh. Ugh. I can tell you that much. Ugh. Okay, so if you're going sideways while you're locked on, you will dodge. I don't know if he's gonna have a... Okay, I don't have a second jump yet. I do have like a run jump though. That's intense. Oh, okay. I don't know how many rules I'm breaking by trying to like finagle this. Dante in board shorts riding a wave runner. Yeah, exactly. Summer mode. Summer vacation mode, basically. I don't remember if... There doesn't appear to be a sprint button. Taunt. It's just the map. Ah, no, I remember now. A jet ski. It was a something ski. Yeah, a jet ski is a type of, like, wave runner, water bike thing. There's no sprint? Ah, boo. He's so slow. That's fine, I guess. Oh, God, these camera angles, though. Some modules have an auto sprint, but you can't choose to sprint. Ah. So only when it's thematically important, I will do the sprinting team. Okay. Alright, so I guess I go talk. Okay. Stay in the midsection this time. It does not seem to want to let me jump up there, as I'm attempting to do, so... Relies on gap closers? Dang it, horse! Singer is your go-to gap closer. Oh, you're just talking about during combos and stuff, yeah. Okay, what is the button to interact with you? Okay, there we go. The statue must be the Watcher of Time. This god knows and remembers all of the past. The words of this god are engraved. Those who desire to acquire the ancient ways of war shall offer the blood of monsters in exchange. It's not responding. You better unseal the door beneath here first. Okay. Oh, no, I don't need it again. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure they'll explain all the combos and stuff to me. Plus, I know I have to buy certain things to, like, which count as upgrades and stuff. So, yeah, we'll get there. Oh. Also known as the Fragment of Life. It's only 1/4 of the whole piece. When it becomes whole, it will have the power to increase the vitality's maximum limit. Push it to the limit. Woo! Vitality's maximum limit. Push it to the limit. Alright. Alright, let's go interact with this door, I guess, and get our first fight going. I assume. Hey! Jerk? Jerk door? Okay, well this seems to not be responding. My health. What? What about this way? This door's sealed shut. A rusty key may help. How would you know that? Alright, so do I have to let this door grab me? I thought... Okay, I need 45 red orbs to open it. Oh, okay, that did do damage. Okay, I guess there's another door I need to be doing things. I mean, we're literally in the first place. I can't imagine, like... How much does it want from me? Okay, I'm apparently missing one. Rusty key someplace? Yeah, somewhere in existence there is a single rusty key, and we're gonna need it here shortly to get through that one door, which Dante knows somehow. Oh, fun, they gave him a jump animation. Oh, look, there's a way up there. Like, up. Is that what I need to do? Is that what I'm missing? Module, you tell me, right? Dante, we're friends now. Considering you've given me control of your entire body, you would tell me if I need to go up there, right? Dante, I mean, look me in the face. Tell me, Dante, do I need to go up there? Dante Sparta. Dante M. Sparta. Dante J. as in Junior Sparta. Do we need to go up there? What's Dante's last name? Do we know? Does he have a last name? I don't feel like this is the correct thing to be doing, but... Okay, wait, can I force a camera change? No. I can't jump cleanly off the back of... Oh, there we go. Yeah, but I don't think I can get up to where I need to be. Okay, yeah, I definitely can't get up there like this. So I'm just missing like one single... Oh no, I have 45 of them. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was still missing one, but I guess not. Door? Okay, we're ready for it. What about doors? Fun fact, the module is obscure because DMC was supposed to be a more combat-focused Resident Evil that just turned into its own IP. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, we got another blue life thing. Cool. That'll take our fragment up. Our vitality will become maxed out. Oh, okay, there's that overhead. Heavy iron lattice gate is lowered. It appears that this iron lattice gate will have be raised in order to get out of this old castle. That's great. I love he appreciates that too. Well, yeah, it's like if you go look up the original footage for Resident Evil 4, and one of the texts pops up, just looks so similar to Resident Evil. Yeah, looks very similar to Resident Evil. It was made by Capcom. Like, there's a lot of stuff that has similarities. See the castle's garden from the window. Fun. Does it look nice? Is it a good garden? Would I plant my rutabagas in it? That's what I'm asking you, Dante. I remember these guys. These guys were jerks. Coming to life and attacking me for no good reason. Like they own the place and I'm somehow invading their house. That was a loud noise. People need to stop kicking over their desks and rage. Alright. Now, if I remember, I gotta go up here and then on the way back, I think it starts attacking me. Yeah. That's like, yeah, Resident Evil 4 looked very different before they changed it up and from what we got at actual release versus the opening footage. The assumption that that's great is sarcastic from Dante, but I like to think he is being positive. You like to think he's actually legitimately being positive? Oh, that's great. I found a way out. Fun. But I said it should work. Okay, cool. Oh no, the thing that is a different color than the background, is it coming to life? Okay. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? At some point in the development, it just kind of was left to its own devices and turned into what you see here. Oh. I don't understand Die! I do remember having unlimited bullets, which was fun. But yeah, I remember that there was the same kind of concept behind, what was it? Onimusha had a very similar concept for its base, development. Like, they were like, yeah, we wanted to make something like a Resident Evil, but with melee weapons. And then that kind of spiraled and turned into its own thing. Onimusha was very fun. I know they did that remaster of Onimusha recently. That would be something worth checking out at some point. Oh wait, was there someplace else to go in this room? It wasn't, right? No. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it was also for the best. I mean, Devil May Cry became a very popular, high-achieving franchise, so they can't be upset with what came of their decision. Use the rusty key. Oh, the plane. I do remember the plane. Got a combo. We got a combo so hard. Keep comboing. Rusty key lore. That sounds like something you would find in the novelization version of Devil May Cry. Because there's just a chapter about like why the key is rusty and where it came from. Why did it reset? There's basically no time. If I remember right, the knife was, or the guns are just kind of meant to be the way that you maintain combos between enemies at ranges, basically. Remember, I'm about to die already. Oh, I got shot. Grab Stinger, you'll need it. It's a slog without it? Okay. Oh, I didn't want to use a yellow orb. Just have me start over or something. And that too, without a gap closer? Yeah. Another rusty key lore made it into the module to make the release date. Yeah, they had to cut that whole section. Alright, let's try this again. I'm missing something, but... I do remember this being pretty hard in regards to healing and stuff. That, like, it is very unforgiving about healing. I have to figure out what to do with the dodging, though. I'm gonna make a lore about that doesn't exist. Yeah, well, if it doesn't exist, then it's not wrong, whatever you make, right? That's how the Star Wars EU basically works, is like, it's not wrong because it doesn't exist, so make it exist, and now it's all yours. Oh. Sacred stone that revives the energy as soon as you get it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I forgot I have to lock on to be able to shoot. Yeah, maintaining a combo without a gap closer is gonna be borderline impossible. I thought the guns would help some, but they are not really doing much. Okay, is that it? Some random flat piece of chain. Why is that down here? Alright. Gotta get those orbs when they drop, man. They despawn. Yeah, I was trying. I got a lot of enemies to deal with, man. You do everything with abilities, yes. They're the XP. Whoop. It was interesting that there wasn't a difficulty selection. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, come on. It was still on screen. How did you give me the combo break if it's still actively visual? Come on now. You can't mess with me up like that. Look, you're bag full of XP that I need to not go away with. Ah, I'm trying to get the big ones. Excuse me, what? Sir, I don't need this from you. I need you to just die now, please. Please don't trigger the elevator, thank you. Soldier just needs to steal your orb, Zane, and then he's good. I'm not stealing anybody's orbs. That sounds weird. I'm not sneaking in anyone's room in the middle of the night and handling their orbs like a common thief. That's weird. Oh, there's something. Oh god, the precision. It's lacking. It lacks precision. There we go. Awesome, we just need one more of those and that'll increase our maximum vitality. I could have used a different word. No. Orbs? Definitely. We're definitely going into the middle of the night and sneaking into people's rooms and handling their orbs. I mean, you made it canon, Ika. That's what's happening. That's what Dante does. Is he sneaks into people's rooms in the middle of the night and handles their orbs. Gee. That's perfectly fine considering you didn't even give me a tutorial. Orb Hunter 2K22, yeah, basically. That works for a lot of the stuff 2K makes, though, to be fair. Oh, save? Sure. Will you save here? Yes. Save complete. Next mission. I mean, you've got only be able to perform and enjoy many different moves with simplified controls. With this one button, you'll be able to perform many different sword actions depending on the situation. You'll also be able to fire without pressing RB to aim. Plus, by holding down the fire button, you will be able to rapid fire. You're going to be able to play in easy mode. Switch to easy mode? No. Why would I? No. Power up. You can acquire health, magic, and other enhancement items. Okay. Oh, okay. Purple orb, double trigger card. The devil trigger gauges, so we don't have that yet. You don't have enough orbs. Have enough orb. A shield will surround the body, protecting from attack for a certain period. Also be in devil trigger state during this period. Holy water. Water of divine blessing holds a power to limit all the evil that's around you. Don't have enough orbs. Rare stone that revitalizes energy. Cannot hold any more of this item. Magical powers, it will recover 5 double trigger gauges. Double trigger gauges must appear on the screen where you can acquire this item. Okay, so that's fun. But I don't need any of this. Thank you though. That's how aliens reference basketball? Yeah. No, that makes sense. I mean, basketball, football, golf. There's a lot of orb handling done by sports. All right, everybody? It's a landscape painting. There's an eerie aura surrounding it. Ooh, sounds like a trap. Guns? Can I gun it? No guns. Okay. It's a painting of a battle. It's a painting of a battle. Basketorb? Basically, yeah. That's basically what we're doing. That's what this should be called, right? Instead of basketball, it should be basket orbs. that stuff from you. Kind of auto-locking on, which I kind of don't appreciate. Yeah, I kind of don't care for the auto-locking. Like in an infinite hallway? What's going on? It seems like way too many enemies right here. This thing has a bullet torch. What? This guy just doesn't want to go down, eh? There's a sculpture of a female in agony with a sword pierced through her chest. Wait, I can hear a voice. I am Alistair. The weak shall give their heart and swear their eternal loyalty to me. Okay. Lightning. Oh. Ow, again with the lightning and the stabbing into my chest. Oig. Zoblair, do you want to go to Shane Floor Arena to play a pickup contest of orb handle? Exactly, OSR. My orb handling skills are of stone. Pass me the stone orb. I'm going to put it in the receptacle. I will give you a compound fracture of your tibia if you get in my way. My orb handling skills are unmatched in this quadrant. By the way, all we did was walk down a hallway and win like 3 fights to get this sword of lightning. Dante just gets sliced by one of these falling pieces of glass and bleeds out. Module over. Can someone turn that into a game jam? Can they literally just reproduce this with slightly different colors, and then when this happens, the glass falls down and just cuts his like aorta, like just slices his neck as he's doing a move, and he just starts bleeding out and he bleeds to death, and that's the end. Gives the possessor lightning speed and aerial capabilities. Okay. How do I charge? Also, it magically sticks to his back. Well, yeah, but that's more of a convenient thing for the purposes of... Oh, okay. Wait, are they all dead now? Okay, so how do I... Oh, square and circle both shoot. Oh, wait. Oh, I can charge up my guns? I don't remember that being a thing you could do before. Huh. There's a taunt. Map. Huh, okay. I remember there was a weird trick to this hallway and then a later hallway where, like, you wanted to go through one of these doors first and then the other one separately. Oh. Are you back again? Back again? Alright. This door is locked, but it looks like like a rusty key may help. We just need another rusty key. More rusty keys. Carving of the Judge of Death. Looks like the judge should be holding something. A orb? Does the Judge of Death handle orbs? Oh yes, just another rusty key. Another rusty key. What's this? Grim Reaper-like devil is depicted. Key is embedded. Should I take it? Sure. Rusty key! We got another one, team. We did it. I wish I could have played this when it came out so my parents could see my character be impaled and question they were ruining their child. What? No. No, no, no. You're doing better than... Oh, wait. Is this the... hello? Shotgun. A wide-range gun. Very destructive at close range. Oh. Okay. Dante's handmade guns. Okay. Let's try a shotgun. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at how fast it reloads. Yes. Yes. Let the aerial, the juggling commence. Bigger kerplow. Oh, much larger kerplow. This is a kerplow that, you know, puts stuff in orbit. I guess I can't go this way. Okay, well, let's continue. Imagine if I would have missed this thing. Also, by the way, again, I've went through like 2 doors and they've already handed me a new weapon. By the way. I guess it maybe we're fighting zombies and getting in here and it would be really nice to get the shotgun so early. I said get on the ground! Do I look like I'm messing around with you, huh? Do I? Do I look like I'm messing around? Ow. I love that he can be sliced by these little, like, I don't know, like little punch daggers, basically. And it does all this damage, but he gets impaled by a sword and then electrocuted, and he, like, stands up and it's fine. I find that funny. Stay down! Ow. Right? I think I need to be, like, locking on more or something. Well, at least the health we get back from these guys is significant. That's... leave for some of the rest of the module. What? There's a bit of flesh wound. Yeah, exactly. It's all over the place on how much damage Dante can take and from what. I think this leads... Is there a boss fight now or is it later? There's a boss fight in this area eventually. I just remember... I think it's the Scorpion. I think. Okay. Did you know whose bank this is? Ow! What? You're stealing? You and your friends are dead! Dead! Where are the other guys? Oh, the guy in charge told me to shoot. Oh, that makes sense. We can split it less. Wait, are you gonna shoot? God, that was such a weird scene. Spooter is a bit later. Yeah, no, not the spider. It's the Scorpion, isn't it? There's something written. A god stands before thee. To open the path, use thy strength to drive it back. Well, that's what I did. There's something engraved beneath the opening. This is where the guiding souls gather. What? Do I need to hit it? No. Hit it? No? No. Okay. Spooderman? No, it's not Spooderman. Not unless it's like, you know, man spider thing from like another dimension or something. Unless the Infinite Spider-Verse, you know, coughed up a really weird Spooderman. Is it both? It changes forms in battle. Oh, does it? Wait. I guess I can't leave? Sealed shut by immense power. Do I have to do... Oh, I have to interact with it to open. Okay. I thought it would just open once I revealed it, but that'd be silly, I guess. Staff of Judgment. A staff that shines with mysterious light. Okay. Love that underneath this little castle is just this nice, intact, like, I don't know, kind of swampy, viney area. I can't go up there. There's actually an invisible wall. Okay, well, we're back here. Yeah, I think... Okay, I don't want to spoil it. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, God, it's the Grim Reaper demon. Even by demon standards, this guy's an edgelord. Okay. Oh. What is... Okay. Okay, well, we got one. That's good. Okay, there's another. Cool. Oh, give me the orbs, come on. Isn't there a Spooderman villain that's a scorpion? Yeah, there is. Yes, his name is Scorpion. Is it just Scorpion? Isn't it like Shocker and then... Oh, wait. No, there's Shocker, Electro, and Scorpion, right? Shocker doing shockwaves, Electro being electric, and Scorpion being a scorpion. Oh, what? I don't want to deal with any of your nonsense. You like naming Spooderman just Spooder. Yeah, just basically. Wait, can I knock down this thing? Hold on. No. Okay, no, I cannot. I cannot. Okay. His villain name is just Scorpion. Oh, is it just Scorpion? Oh, okay. Wait, is this? There's a painting of a middle-aged man. The scariest of all things. Okay. Alright, so... Wait, I guess we're good to go? Did I need something from here? Like, I don't know why I'm here. Oh, is there another door? Oh, there's another door over here. Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, there we go, and that should give me more vitality, right? Blue orb. Achievement unlocked, Blue Demon. Blue Demon needs orbs badly. Oh, wait, what? Wait. How do I... So, is it... How do I... Wait. No? Wait. Hold on. Blue ball... Wait. Blue orb group? No, that's blue man group. If this was a group of blue orbs, that'd be awesome because I could use, that'd be better for one time. Alistar. You can master skills that you can use when you have the Alistar sword equipped. Stinger. Wait, Stinger level 1 with lightning speed, plunge the sword into the enemies. Okay. Throw the sword like a boomerang. Double jump in the air. That one's gonna be important for later. Become airborne and be capable of performing aerial electrocution attacks. Okay. And vortex. Damage enemies with an intense spinning body attack. I don't have enough rev orbs. Okay, well, let's go grab, I guess, Stinger level 1. That's our basic combo extender, so. Okay, so is it gonna tell me how to do it? Oh. Okay, so if I'm locked on, it just does it? Okay, if I'm pushing forward, then it just does it. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's... Wait, what's the... Wait. How did I do the... Oh, okay, so it's... Okay, so it's at the end of the second swing. But really late at the end of the second swing. Okay, so wait. Okay, so if I do... Okay, got it. Yeah, there was a unique thing about this, that it actually has combos on your attacks and stuff. And I found one. Well, actually I found two. So basically I want to wait and then quickly do it for a 5 combo. Or I wait to the last second and that does... Oh. Okay. Just give me the orbs. Alright, now I don't know exactly what I need to be doing. Do I need to be going back in here and then doing the soul plunge thing? Oh, there's these guys are back in here. Oh, well, that was a different move than I was expecting. Yeah, it's just crazy karate chop action. Oh, that's weird. Some of these were picking up automatically, even though we're not anywhere near them. I mean, it's reminiscent of one of my favorite combos from. Oh, excuse me. What? Oh, the insta kill. Well, you know that's why you don't, you know. Hey, excuse me, I have the gun here. Sir, I have the gun here. Ah, okay, here we go. Ow. There's an immense power that will not allow anyone to get closer. Before I can confront the line, I'll need a sign. A sign? I don't know what that means. The statue of an angel, the guardian of a god. Okay. A sign? Statue of an angel, the guardian of a god. Okay. I don't remember what I need to be doing here. Okay, let's go check upstairs and see if... Oh, wait. This has got to be it, right? It's an engraving of a line. There's something written. Only those who the lion has accepted can set me free. Ah, okay, so I can't open that until I make the lion happy. Oh, there's actually a weird little hop-up animation there. That's fun. It's the statue of an angel. Oh, wait, why did you come back? Hello? Confusion takes its toll. Madness is setting in. Okay, so you went this way, right? That one challenging you like that's the final boss? Yeah. Oh, he just died instantly. What? I don't remember there being this many respawning enemies, to be honest with you. Okay. Yeah, this. Something engraved beneath it. This is where the guiding souls gather. Yeah, I guess I can't do this. I thought maybe I needed the sword or something. Okay, so we don't need to be going this way. Also explains why this first one is such a, like, there's so many more puzzles involved than the later ones, where it's a lot more just action-oriented. Because this is meant to be a derivative of Resident Evil, which is puzzle-heavy. I mean, they only knew how to make one thing, and that was puzzle, like, adventure stuff, right? So that's what they made, a lot of puzzle adventure stuff. Okay, so I guess let's go someplace else and see. Like, I don't know. I swear I thought I remember being in this tunnel. Ow. Oh, the falling knife got me. Come on. Yeah, I swear I remember. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, okay, clear time. Orbs. B rank. Oh, 200 plus orbs. Sure. Wait. So yes. Save complete. I don't want to save again. That one guy challenge you like he's one of orbs? Orbs what? Destroyer of Ardor. Who destroyed Ardor? Actually, now that I think about it, isn't Trish the destroyer of Ardor? She rode her motorcycle through the front door and destroyed it. Trish is the one who is the destroyer of Ardor. Yeah, Trish is. It's all Trish's fault. She's the one that destroyed Ardor. I'm Dante S. Demonman. I run down the middle of traps. Pride of Lion is granted only to those who choose the path of trials. Oh no, the table. It's broken. Okay. Have I chosen the path of trials? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, one of these is the path of trials, I guess. This one? Is this one the path of trials? I guess this is the path of trials. I mean, this is a cool vista. I mean, it looks bad because the background looks like a matte painting and stuff, but the concept is cool. That's some wobbly architecture. You know, look, it's an aesthetic choice. Sometimes you just make your wall and it's full of jelly that's just undulating non-stop, right? It's a choice. It states, go back the path and thou shalt return from the abyss. With the lion heart, and thou shalt receive the pride of the lion. I remember there being something. This symbol resembles the staff of the Hermes that's used in the art of alchemy. I can feel some kind of mysterious force, but I just can't quite understand yet. If I remember right, there's a weird way to come back to this later and do like a boss rush or like something on this. Oh. Ow. Oh, great. I'm underwater or something. I'm still underwater, taking damage. Trying to figure out. Ow, it bit me. What's wrong with you? You don't fight people? How would you like it if I bit you? Huh? Would you like that, you weird jerk? Stupid skull-faced jerk? Yeah, we're at the water level, and apparently Dante is taking constant damage underwater. The man never showers, all right, everybody? Okay, now I think if we go back... Whoops. Yeah, I think we have to go back, and then that's how we do a thing. remember this being obnoxious. Things die. Okay, let's get out of here again. Yeah, water levels are always notoriously brutal, though. Oh, we're on the other side. Well, that was the easy way, I guess, of getting back over here. Blue orb fragment. Fun. Now do you know what this is for, Dante? I can feel some kind of mysterious force, but I just can't quite understand yet. Nope. Ah, yes, underwater shotgun. You know, like you do. It worked okay. Oh, he caught the ledge. He's a champion. No. Oh, we got it. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. Oh, Dante, you absolute legend. Thank you, Dante. Whew. Whew. All right. Oh, it worked. We succeeded at the trials. And our jelly-filled walls are as jelly as they've ever been, folks. I'll tell you that much. Is that the symbol of Acropolis? Where you came from? He said it was the symbol of Hermes, the one behind the little altar thing. Pride of the Lion. Sign of the Strong. It allows confirmation with the Lion Gatekeeper. Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, Hermes is the one that they use for medical stuff. Yes, I guess it is a spider. Hello, Dante. I've come to talk to you about renewing your gun warranty. Boss battle, boss battle.
What a big surprise. I hope for your sake you got something inside that big body of yours.
Suddenly like an ale. Come on, if you're a bug, you wouldn't want to make bug puns, would you? Get back here. Oh, he got me. Nope, jump. Oh, I fell in the absolute wrong place for that. I was on top of him. Sure. Wait, what is? Hold on. No, that's the symbol. Wait. Okay, you're gonna have to be more specific. Everything I look at is basically some kind of ancient symbol here. Okay. Like, none of this looks like a symbol to me. Is one of these a symbol? Like the things up on the window? Or like the symbols on this? Or on the like the little pillars? There's like 3 symbols per square foot of this building. You're gonna have to be way more specific, my man. Let's try this again. Since he shot me while I was behind him, you know. Hermes one has 2 snakes. The one with 1 snake is the symbol of this, and it's the health one. So this was the god of healing. Oh, okay. I don't know. He said it was the symbol of Hermes, so whatever that means. he doesn't like me standing on top of him, and that's understandable. How is that hitting me when I'm... This is a different thing. This is a different thing. I swear there used to be a strategy to just stand on top of it. I don't know how long that lasts. Oh, he fires it up. That's cool. There we go. I would go back outside and check again, Ika, but I'd have to do the jumping puzzle, and if I fall, I'd have to fight those things underwater, and it's kind of not a good look. Like, it's not fun. Alright, there we go. Guess we got him, everybody. We did it. We have the lion's pride. Okay. Clear time, 9 minutes. Achievement unlocked, Arachnophobia. C ranking. If we hadn't died, we probably would have gotten a B. Save? Sure. Alright, existing save? Yeah. Save complete. Next mission. I'll check the VOD. Yeah, that's gonna be your best bet. So brave. What? Black Knight. Displace one strength in the lion. Open the path. Acquire the melancholy soul. Okay. I can probably do that. Wow. Double jump, though. I guess we just save up for, like, double jump, probably? Or, we get Stinger level 2. Spinning body attack. Start the mission. I mean, technically the lion goes back here, but I don't know if they want me to go straight to it, or... Oh, here he is. Okay, I remember this. Okay, I can go in here right away. I remember it chasing me down the hallway, and I had to, like, duck into a room or something, but... There's an immense power that will now allow anyone to get closer. Or I can confront the lion. I'll need a sign. Preside the... Yes. Cool. Here sleeps the gatekeeper. Magical destruction will awaken him. Okay, well, I can do that. Alright, right into, I think, another boss fight? Oh. Ow! Okay, so he doesn't like... He doesn't like me stabbing him. Oh, I can attack with him. Wait. Oh, he's open. Okay, he was open. No, dodge again. How do I not try again? Can I just reload or something? Wait, what? Why am I out here? I'm sure Happy, you know, modules got away from live systems. Also like Mario. Shadow Kitty? Yeah. I dodged a little too soon there. Oh, he just jammed himself up. Oh, what? Come on, that was a good dodge. And he just exploded in the middle of his... Okay. I guess the shotgun was doing damage outside of the, like, core slashes. Well, that's good. I remember the puppet guys. I just didn't remember them being, like, infinite spawning puppet guys. Wow, nice. That combo actually worked out pretty well. I haven't checked the VOD. They did use the right VOD. Oh, okay. For Hermes? Something written. Sword is the key to freeing the soul. The key resides at the highest place. The highest place. Oh, over there? Ah, I bet it's that one. Probably gonna need a... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, I don't need the double jump. Alright. Can I get the sword, please? Death sentence. A decorative sword used for rituals. It cannot be used as a weapon. Okay. Hello? I need to go back up there, please? They used the right rod. Okay, cool. Well, that's good that they got the historical accuracy down. That's 1 point for Capcom. Good job, team. In here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. How do I... Cannot be used as a weapon. I understand that. How do I use it in... Do I not use it here then? Okay. I guess I will need it for something later, presumably. I thought it meant I needed to go find it and then bring it back here and put it in, but I guess not. Okay, let's go check the door. Oh, evil Dante? Statue of a female with a melancholic expression. There's an opening to place something. Use the death sentence? Sure. She dropped her mouth ball. Or her mouth orb. An ornament resembling a soul. When activated, it loses its power over time. What? Boo! No tetanus slashing damage? No. No tetanus. Tinnitus? Like I said, evil Danto. It is me, Danto. Hello, Dante. I'm your better half, Danto. Not Danto. I'm charging my whole body laser. Hello, I'm definitely not your dad or your brother or related to you in any way, shape, or form.
This stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with
That was quick. He wants a fair fight, apparently. Danto? Danto! Okay. The emblem of the sun is engraved. There's something written beneath it. The brightness of the guiding light will scorch you. Only those who can bear the light can open the new path. Okay. Got it. Sunscreen. We'll bring sunscreen. We'll acquire the sunscreen. Oh, secrets. I knew I'd find one eventually. They couldn't keep them all to themselves. There must have been where the Castellian slept. I don't know what a Castellian is. Let's go fight one of the most infamous creatures from this whole stupid thing. Ah. Whoop. This is one of those infamous boss fights. Oh, he got... Oh, what? Oh, he won, apparently. Oh, stage 2. I think I have a vitality thing, right? Use it? Yeah. I think this just restores my full health. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. What? So he can just hit me in the middle of the combo. Alright. Sometimes the stinger staggers him, sometimes it doesn't. How do I, like, not continue? Is there a button to decline this? Just, like, start over from the beginning of the mission? No? No? I guess I have to waste a yellow orb. I'm fine with starting over at the beginning of the mission. I don't really care. Okay. Good to know that combo will hit me. No. Not having an independent dodge button is actually frustrating. Hello? Dante? How did that... Okay. I need a little consistency on hitboxes and stuff, man. Come on now. Oh, he's coming there. Look, sometimes dodging works, sometimes it don't. You were dead. Yes? Oh my god. I forgot it's gonna be like this. I forgot it's gonna be this bad. Holy cow. Alright. Yeah, so I just went this way. We got to fight the lion again, and then we can go into the boss fight. Yeah, you show up, and we care about you. You're funny, but not really that challenging. Then we do this. Yep, and then we do this, and then we got to fight the tiger thing again. Why are you going over there, Dante? Usually you lock onto the target pretty reliably. Well, that was a different move. It's definitely one I haven't seen. Okay. Oh, yeah, so I can't stab him. I have to. Oh, whoops. Again, I'm not sure why that's hitting. Fun. What a weird death animation. Right. See, I wish they'd just let me load back instead of forcing me to go through the yellow orbs. I'd much rather spend them later. Yeah, that was very explosive. I don't know. I guess I should switch back to the pistol. I thought I remember the shotgun being really good, but apparently it is actually hot garbage. partially hit me? You blocked yourself out on that one, idiot. It's like hyper dodging, but it's still getting hit. Oh, it actually got out of there. I thought it was going to be stuck. Alright, so we take care of that then. Hand goes away. Get all this back. Try this again. Oh. So apparently the red ones would seem like they have the highest HP, and then I think it's blue and green seems to have the lowest. Yeah, that seems about right. So just go up here, get the sword. Wait, wrong button. Yeah, I forgot how weird the pacing is on these old modules like this. They didn't care much for fun, I'll tell you that much. That's why I was so shocked at how good the OG Resident Evil 2 was. Because, you know, these are notoriously, like, bad modules. So I was shocked, honestly, that it was so good. I thought there'd be a lot more, like, nonsense. It'd be harder to find good save points and stuff, but no. Dodge? No, hold on. Okay, so the timing was a little weird. Okay, phase 2. Wow, so Stinger is so important. Oh, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Can we take this fight, I don't know, somewhere slightly flatter? Okay, well, you're gonna continue to just... Okay, I guess we can't. Until you make up your mind. No, how about we do the thing I requested? No, that's not what I requested either. If when you play Mega Man 0-1, there will certainly be some nonsense. They get some much better later modules, though. I think any Mega Man 0 fan agrees 0-1 is the worst module of the series. Well, yeah. I mean, we're talking about modules designed around the quarter mechanic, even though they were at home and had nothing to do with quarters. It took years and years and years for them to break the whole, we need these things to eat quarters, even though they're at home, and eating quarters doesn't make any sense. Okay. Dodging is a little weird. Again, it doesn't really want to tell me what the... Okay, infinite... Sometimes I'll dodge when I jump, and sometimes I won't. It's a little inconsistent. Do you want to go to the school? Well, yeah, what else? What other option do I have? You act like there's a different option here. I love it's literally like, do you want to keep playing or are you just done forever? It's like, well, I guess I'm done forever. Well, the only thing that is, as far as I remember, the Mega Man modules have before Zero don't use the live system, and after 01 they return to the normal one they used. Wow, why would you backpedal on that? Of all things to go back on, why on God's green earth would that be it? What a terrible thing to choose to go back on. I'm gonna go back to these and see if that does me any better. Although I can't speak for classic Mega Man, I know Mega Man X did though. I don't know why it was just 0. Wow, what a dumb choice. Like, I get it when it was back, like, you had to play a, you know, every... Come on. I can't tell if this is better. Nope. Oh, it's a little bit more consistent, I think. Ow. Okay. It seems like when it goes into this mode, it goes into like insta-kill mode. So if it catches me at all, I just die there. Yeah, it's weird that the thought process behind some companies and why they do what they do is kind of bonkers a lot of the time. There's an absolute... I don't know if this module has an S rank on their attack combos. I want to say going forward it probably does, and I know Devil May Cry 3 definitely does, but I don't know about this one. This A might be the highest. I'm not sure. OSR, do you remember? Are you still here? Or Flappity Penguin, are you here? Do either of you know? Is there a higher than A ranking on combo? Can I... Oh, God. Can I please just jump? I know I can do it. I've done it. Dante. There we go. Thank you, Dante. Oh, wait. Oh, there's one of these. Okay. What did that activate? What is this? Oh. Oh, that's how I was supposed to do it. Oh, that's incredibly silly. Okay. I guess I was meant to go and activate this thing and not just jump over there. Weird. Okay. See, if it wanted me to do that, it should have said something like, start at the lowest point and then go to the highest. But no, nothing like that. Whoop. Alright. Okay. Stab the sword in. I don't know if you remember what it was exactly, but in normal Mega Man modules, if you run out of lives, you start at the beginning of the mission instead of the last checkpoint. But when that happens, you also given 3 lives, so you can get at least get a few checkpoints if you die. In 001, if you lost all your lives, you start the mission with the lives you entered it with. But being that 01 is the hardest module of the series, you usually enter with less than 3 lives for most newbies. Yeah. I mean, they had to figure it out, right? It's not a great system. There's a reason they immediately ditched it for the following ones, right? Okay, see, I remember the shotgun being awesome, but it just seems too inconsistent. Oh, okay. I gotta... Oh, wow. Okay, so I actually hit him there, but he won, apparently. I'm a fool. Wow. That edge guarding, though, huh? Little edge guarding? Oh, okay. I guess that'll happen. Okay, so yeah, Stinger is definitely the way to deal with it. Oh, he went very far away. No. What? Just do the move, Dante. I've done it probably a dozen times in this fight, and for some reason that's the one where he chooses not to do it. No, Dante. I'm Dante. What do you do? The move. That's all I'm asking for. It's not hard. Hit me in the air. Really wish I can get some consistency on that. Ow, okay. His stinger tried. Okay. Third phase. Probably gonna die here. Oh, come on. Going through the final mission without having to die is absolutely heck. This considering it has the boss rush, and the boss rush pulls a dirty trick I've never seen in any other Mega Man module. Yeah, no, that sounds right. I mean, Mega Man is notoriously, you know, hard for stuff like that. I really... Okay. Yes. Luckily, I don't remember the second one being this ridiculous. Though everyone does claim that the second one is the worst one in the whole series because you don't play as Dante the whole time. Spoilers, I guess. There's a bit of time where you basically don't play as Dante much at all in the second one. I think there's a little bit of it at the beginning. Oh, right, I need to switch guns. Yeah, the pistols work way better here. Maybe at some point I can level up the shotgun and it'll make more sense. I just remember when I was younger, like, the shotgun was awesome. Continue the combo, please. What? So what's happening? No, you can't pull me out of the dodge. That's what the dodge is for. And then you explode, okay. Is it like The Last of Us 2 where you play as a character nobody likes? No, it's, well, kind of. You play as a character that, two brand new characters, if I remember correctly. You get to choose between a woman with throwing knives and someone else? I can't remember. Maybe it's Dante and her. I don't remember now. It's been too long. But it's one or the other, and like, everyone didn't like it for, I don't know, whatever reason. I just remember it had low review scores and everyone complained about it. And then Devil May Cry 3 came out and everyone's like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever happened to ever things and stuff. I was like, okay, I guess. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 I think upset people because A, a main character dies at the beginning, and then B, they have you play as the person who killed the main character. So there's lots of reasons to like, oh, what's this door? Sealed shut by immense power, there's something written. This path will open with a guiding soul. Oh, okay, we gotta go do that first. Yeah. But Left 4 Dead 2, as soon as I heard, like, as soon as I heard what the gimmick was gonna be, I was like, oh, that's not gonna be good. Alright, well, I didn't like Left 4 Dead 1. I know, which puts me in the minority. I played the Last of Us module. Yeah, I didn't like the first one. Oh, what? Oh, I guess I can't just leave. I have to do this. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, the first one for me was not good. Like, I didn't care for it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I have to take the elevator. But, yeah, I didn't really care for it much. It lost me at the end, basically. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but at the end, it basically it has the main character, Joel, do something that's basically impossible. Like, a lot of the module, you're doing stuff that's already borderline impossible for a single human being to do. And then you get to the end, and then you do something that's even more insane than that for a human guy. With no special powers, no, like, magic, no nothing. Like, this is just a human being. And, yeah, I didn't care for the ending. I really didn't care for the ending. I would have changed the ending, but that's me. What's funny is the thing I would have done, basically would have set up the sequel in the same exact way, except, it would have just happened earlier. What my thought process for the sequel would have been. Like, I don't know if anyone here actually cares too much about the spoilers, but... Hello? Oh. An insta-counter. And... Wow. Wow, camera, you are really just, hosing me down, huh? Huh, camera? Wow. Man, Dante is so slow for an action thing. There we go. I'm probably never going to play it. Alright, so... Okay, spoilers for everybody. I mean, come back in like, I don't know, 5 minutes if you're super worried about it, but... so at the end of it, you find out... Well, you've known throughout the whole thing that... Oh, I died. Okay. He interrupted my dive in. But you find out that the girl, Ellie, I think? You know that she has a thing in her brain that makes her immune to the virus. Or the fungus. Technically, it's a fungus. And... You're going across country to take her to a place where scientists are going to attempt to do something to find a potential cure or immunity system for other people besides her. Use her brain as the catalyst for this development, which is fine. Okay. You get there and you find out that basically there's like remnants of the military with automatic rifles and like dozens of men are going to do this surgery on her, and there's a really high chance she's gonna die. And you know, your main character, he's gotten too close to her. He can't stand to let her die again, or die because his daughter died, and he can't stand to lose another daughter figure. It's really sad. So he proceeds to one-man army against, I don't know, about 36 armed men with automatic rifles by himself, and wins, basically. Oh, wait, what? He stills Ellie and basically kills everyone in the facility, including the woman who originally recruited him to take Ellie across country to this facility in the first place. And drives off with her. She wakes up as they're leaving, goes, "What happened? Well, I thought I was supposed to go through surgery." And he goes, "Oh, it wasn't gonna work, you're fine." And never tells her that he stole her and basically doomed the world to never having a cure potentially for this virus. Which is dumb. Like, I didn't like that ending, that this one-man army somehow killed all these people. In a universe that's meant to be realistic and brutal. And then in the sequel, at the very beginning, again, I guess a different kind of spoiler if you don't already know about the nonsense that upset so many people in The Last of Us 2. At the beginning, as you play as Ellie, Joel dies right at the beginning. He's killed by Abigail, the other lady you can play as. He's killed by her and her friends for some reason. I don't know why, because I've never played it. I just know that's what happens. And Joel acts as a kind of ghost guide to Ellie through the rest of it, coming back to talk to her during key moments. What I think would have been more interesting is if they just killed... Why are we doing karate suddenly? We have swords. Why are we doing karate? The ghost of our dad is here, or our brother or something. Because he saw our necklace and then this happened. I don't know what this is, but this is happening now. He definitely looks like our dad from the prologue Mumble Fest that was the intro. Ah! Yeah, a little bit of Dante punch there. Achievement unlocked. You're no angel. Yeah, it's true. D. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Boss was kind of cheap, but we got the boss bonus. Nice. Save. Oh, okay, there's the slots. I was like, where are these different slots they keep telling me about? Okay, that's what it was. Okay. It's horizontal, not vertical. That's what was throwing me off. But yeah, so at the beginning of the second one, Joel dies and Ellie is on her own trying to get revenge. And like halfway through, you switch over and start playing as Abigail, the girl who was, or the woman who was part of the group who killed Joel. And that's the thing that upset everybody. And then you play through Abigail's thing, and then at the end, there's some kind of big showdown. I don't know what happens in the showdown. I've never looked up the ending. Go to the destination before the power of the melancholy soul fades away. Mission start. Okay, well, I know where that's at, kind of. Okay. Oh, we have to fight another one of these. All right. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work, but it didn't. You're not dodging that particular. Yeah, I think the shotgun does like more damage per shot. Okay. Oh, okay, I actually dodged and got hit there. That wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, whenever you're ready here, I guess. Oh, okay, so it went nuclear. All right. Sure. Wow. Wow. All right. But yeah, so what I think would have made more sense to me is wow, that hit me even with my jump dodge. And that insta hit me. Hit me in the dodge again. Fun. Continuing to be a lot of fun. Hit me in the dodge. Okay. Can I really need some consistency here? Oh, I died. But yeah, so I think it would have made more sense if like he gets wounded during that last fight to save her. Or he tries to save her and then dies. And then she wakes up from the surgery and it turns out like it didn't work. Or even if it did work, They just don't have enough of a system for, like, delivering this vaccine to her or whatever, or to the world anymore. So the world's starting to get a better place, but someone, you know, he's dead, she's alive, she's kind of the hero, but she lost her father figure. And now we have Ellie grows up with, like, what he taught her, and, you know, she's... Come on! What's the point of dodging if he can just hit me out of the dodge? This is the same nonsense I've been dealing with in freaking boss fights on Elden Ring. We gave you a dodge, but the dodge doesn't actually dodge. Have fun with it. Okay. I love that, you know, at some point people thought this was fun at some point, remember? Remember, this was fun, everybody. This is fun. Force me to use my gun and then immediately get to close range. It's not an ability to actually do that. Cool, dead. Oh, and then it blew up. Fun. I don't know. I wish this was a little bit more involved. I wish there was something I could be doing that was... I don't know, a parry system might probably be nice here, but... all I can do is literally just sit here and dodge and shoot. I can't stab because it just gets instant crystals that, like, counter me. Yeah, that right there. So I can't stab it. I have to shoot it. So. Man, I think this is a... And look, it's immune to bullets. Cool, I got, like, no damage. Fun. I guess my best bet is just dodging towards it, because that... Or not. Okay, sure. It can do whatever it wants. No consistency. That's important to me. Remember, no consistency. Definitely going to have to upgrade one or the other of these weapons because right now it is brutally slow to do this. And I feel like I understand why this eventually became so popular. It's just in the meantime, you know? In this rough period here where there are just so many flaws with it. But it explains why, you know, two they made changes, and then 3 they made changes. Oh wait, actually I need to go this way, don't I? Wait, can I? I can't actually even go this way. So they started me back off in this courtyard area just to do that fight, just so I can run out of it again. Fun. And I had to do the fight because they sealed the door with the magical hands. This way, I guess? No? I don't know where was the door I needed to go out of? I don't know, actually. Hello? Where is the door? Okay, well, I'm gonna fail this, so. Man, those orbs despawn during the cutscene on the hand shattering. Oh my god, yeah, that'd be a nightmare. Wait, can I go this way? I don't know. Power of the Melancholia has died. Cool. Alright. What? Okay, I guess I just start over. What is happening? I don't understand. Do you want me to load? What? I don't know what it's asking me to do. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna just... Yes? I don't know. Sure. I don't know what it wants from me anymore. Mission start? Okay, we'll do this again. Okay. Maybe this is a bonus mission or something? Okay, so it's... I can't tell where that's supposed to be. Because I went where I thought it was, and I was wrong. So... Oh, he hit me through the wall. Not quite what I expected there. Oh yeah, the shotgun seems to be doing way more damage. No, why would... Why did that one hit me when every other time I've done that I've dodged it? I don't... Why is there never any consistency? Why is consistency hard? I think it's the camera angle for the problem. Since the camera angle's constantly switching, it's constantly messing up my like dodge angle. Oh, get away from it. And since it's constantly throwing off my dodge angle, this model, the cats are made of liquid, just like real life, yeah. And random claws, and they attack you for no reason. You're not wrong. It's very cat-like. Okay, so it's over here, but it's like up here somewhere. Yeah, it's up here. How do I get to that door? I'm definitely missing something. Like, is this it? No. Like, I know where I need to go, but I don't know how to get to this door to do it. Fall from the top area. Oh, there's just a hole here? Was this here during the cutscene of me getting beat up? Wow, what an obnoxious thing that is. Alright, fun. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm not even bothering with you right now. I have this mission I've been trying to do. Yes. Cool. Wow, that was its own whole mission. Wow. B rank. Cool. Yeah, I don't even remember there being a hole in the wall for me to fall down through when I was fighting him up there, but alright. No, I don't need to save again. Thank you, though. Evils of the Waterways. Defeat the evil guardian and acquire the guiding light. Mission start. Alright, so we found that the shotgun does actually way more damage than the pistol, so we'll just stick with the shotgun, I guess. That's what, as a kid, that's what I remembered, but it seems not very effective against the cat. But even more, it's as ineffective as... Oh, okay, wait. Are there random things I'm supposed to be interacting with to get secrets? I've not been randomly interacting with things unless it's to read the description of them. Huh, alright. I'll keep that in mind. I can actually jump on top of these. I didn't think I'd be able to stand up there. I kind of assumed just an invisible wall, but that's fun. Hello? Like, I feel like at least one of these is gonna have a... Oh, there's the secret. How do I get the secret? Body chop? Sword chop? Hello? Reveal your secrets to me, my pipe. If I become a frog and jump in it, maybe I do need a special move. I wouldn't be surprised. I have to do like a aerial stinger, and then that'll knock it loose or something. Yeah, see, whenever I jump up here, he has a tendency to just trigger a jump down animation. Okay, is there something that's supposed to maybe attack me, or... Maybe Dante can get a step stool. What the manliest thing that would be, right? Just like hyper masculine, just little wooden footstool, something my grandmother owns, you know? All right, yeah, I don't know. Like old, you know what I mean? Like the old world wood ones that are just one step that's maybe like 10 inches tall. Just enough to get on top of like the hutch or something. One of those, he just pulls one out from underneath his coat. He's just like, I knew I'd need this someday. My grandkid was right. And we're like, wait, what? And he's like, I'm a cool dude. Don't worry about it. I don't have any grandkids. I'm not 85 and a grandmother. What? Dante, you're very inconsistent suddenly. I'm always inconsistent. It's like, what? Alright, just do combos, get money. Got it. Yeah, we definitely need a step stool. There's got to be some move I get, like the double jump maybe will let me get it or something. I'm also confused why there hasn't been any enemies down here yet. The door is locked. A rusty key may help. Okay. Consistently inconsistent, yeah. Man, that's frustrating. It definitely makes me want to, like, jackknife powerbomb my computer out of a window. Or I guess the company's computer, but, you know. Basically the same difference. Oh, that just takes me back out here. That's not where I want to be. Is that it? So I'm missing a rusty key. Okay, so that goes outside. So it's telling me there's a thing there. And that this door... Okay. Okay. But there's nothing in here right now except for that gold thing, which I can't get. Unless... Oh, wait, what? Huh? Okay, he just... I hit circle instead of square, and it opened a thing. Alright, well, cool, I guess. Are they dead, or are they just playing around, or what's the situation? It's like, I have a shotgun. It's actually designed specifically for shooting things that fly in the air and are hard to hit but die easily. Oh, excuse me, man. Thank you. Now, don't you feel silly? Oh, you're dead. Well. See, being a frog here would be super good because all these flies would be afraid of you. Yeah. Their natural instinct to be afraid of amphibians would kick in. And they'd go flying away. And I'd just get like a super mega combo as I ran around tonguing them all up. That's the word I said. And that's the word I meant to say. Tonguing them. Oh, here's all the enemies. Okay, this shotgun still remains very good as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if I can just one-shot these bugs, totally worth it. Use the rusty key. Yeah, frogs just tongue everything, right? They're just tonguing stuff. Tongue this, tongue that. Going to the store to tongue some food for the family. So, okay, they're saying there's something down there, but there's also a door here. Oh, there's just healing orbs. I may not want to have gotten all those in one go, but alright. Oh, what are these? Hello? Hello? I assume this is some sort of trap? Ah, there we go. Oh, I do kind of remember this. These are like challenges? Yeah. I do remember this vaguely. Ow. Where's my opening for damage? I can't, I guess? Okay, there was one, but I don't know if I was... Hit me in the dog. There's gotta be a mod, right? That just gets rid of the yellow orbs. Like, there basically would have to be, right? It gets rid of the yellow orbs and just lets you load back at the last room you were in. Okay, that's a healing thing, which I don't need. Trigger this. Is it right? So it just seems to be invincible for a little bit after I hit it once. Like right there. I hit it, but I'm like not counting for hitting it or something. But it only lets me hit it when I'm in the air. He does track it with the wall. Hello? What? Where's the... Yeah, I can only hit him when I'm jumping. Which is really strange, but... Aha. Guiding light, a key that shines in our door. It solely drains the power of the possessor. Okay. Oh, alright. It was a C rank. I guess probably because I died once. Okay. Holding the key of a door. Return to the bedroom before the guiding light absorbs all of your vitality. Wow. Alright, well. This'll be fun. Camera, I need you to remain consistent, please. Wow. Oh, hey, you're back too? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't expect you to fight me, or chase me here. That's fine. Is he gonna bust through that big grate? That'd be cool. No? Oh, it's just these guys. Okay. Well, you can hit me out of the air too. That's probably... Oh, there... I have to actually... That was one? Yeah, that was one. Okay. Two? Okay, that was the other two. And the hand. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to remember where... Oh, now there's bugs in here. Okay, that does this. Take this up. Please hurry. So I gotta take this down to here. And then where's the door? I went the long way. And then this will take me here. Wait. Where's the... Wait, where's the bedroom? Hold on. Oh, the bedroom's up. The bedroom's up. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die. Dante, why are you so slow? I was thinking it was down, but... Here we go. Wow, just made it. Yes? Use the guiding light? Can I get some health back? Please. That was its own mission. Okay. And that's a B rank on that. Alright. Save? Wow. Alright. Alright. Next mission, I guess. Do I have health? Oh, good. They gave me a full thing of health. Oh, we're here. Okay. I can't believe it. The legendary knight returns. Activate the mechanism and escape from the rooftop. Okay, power up. Maybe it's time I get... What do I need? I need 4,000 to get air hike. And I remember air hike being super good. Yeah, I'll just keep waiting until we get the double jump. Okay, mission start. Okay. Okay, door. Another door. Okay, there's just one of those. Okay, so I guess it's just this door. Okay. What a weird climb up animation. Okay. Ah, okay, there we go. What do we got? Another knight? Do we fight the knight again? Or... Oh, it's Scorpion guy's back. Okay. Spider Scorpion man. The lava arachnid, basically. I beat you up last time. Still sounds like you're kind of flirting with It really sounds like you're flirting with me, and I don't appreciate it.
Finally! I was getting tired of playing your childish games.
I don't know what just happened there, actually. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I can't dodge those as well. Did that hit? No, I can't tell. It's moving a lot slower this time. He's like hiding in this corner and it's breaking the camera. Yeah, he's like recoiling so I can't stay on his back for too long. Okay. Okay, there we go. Achievement unlocked. Squish like a bug. Spooter Scorpionman? Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Clip it and ship it. That's the name of this guy. Spooter Scorpionman. Oh, we impaled him. Smash him right through the floor. Clearly. I'm a guy who really likes red. No, the legendary Sparta? Can't be it. No. Mr. Legendary Sparta was my dad.
His son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Like Spooter Scorpionman that long to realize it? Yeah, apparently he was kind of out of touch with realizing that this was definitely not a normal human. Oh, that's what we slammed him through, was the rooftop into that statue. Cool. Cool. I thought that statue would come to play some part. Is he actually dead? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, it's Trish. Defeated the Phantom. Incredible power. I'm gonna go apply baby powder again. I'm starting to chafe already. Man, humans these days are really strong. Yeah. I don't remember humans ever being this strong before. Wait, did they always have electric swords? Wait, do all humans have electric swords? I don't remember. Oh, great. What is this shenanigan? Tried it. A heavily decorated three-pronged pike that's used for rituals. It cannot be used as a weapon. Okay. Thank you, I guess. Thank you for another ritual weapon. Is this like the ritual pots from Elden Ring? Where I keep collecting them and I have no use for them? Poor boomer. It's Corpus Spooter Scorpionman. I like picturing that he's a boomer. He's just like, I don't know what's going on with these kids these days. This is nonsense. Back in my day, humans only had, you know, guns and one regular sword. They didn't have these magical swords at all. Okay, so... Okay, there's clearly... Dante, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go up and get the sparkly thing up on top. Dante. Oh, what's this? The corpse of a soldier must have wandered into the castle and died from exhaustion. He's holding something. What? Grenade gun. Fires exploding shells of shrapnel. Extremely destructive. He was just going a little bit senile. Back in the good old days, I could kill 12 humans and swing with one claw. They carried around those useless spears that were just a sharp stone on a stick. Oh, they didn't even wear clothes, really. Just a little loincloth thing. It was so easy to pierce, it was like eating grapes. You just... Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. It was so easy back in the day. Equipped? Yes. Why do I have a grenade launcher now, everybody? What? What is this? I just have a grenade launcher. It shoots very slow, but I just have a grenade launcher, everybody. It's a lever used to wind up the drawbridge. It's heavily rusted. A strong downward force may be able to help move the lever. Oh, okay. Well, like this. Dante couldn't have just done that. It would have been funnier if I walked up to it and it's like, oh, it's rusted shut. Oh, I think I know how to fix this. And he just like turns around and then jumps in the air and does like a really fancy like down, like an axe kick. Now I'm imagining Spooter Scorpion actually just ran away from his retirement home. Oh no. We're turning him into the saddest villain of all villain time. Okay, so what are the chances that this grenade launcher is basically useless? It's pretty high, right? There are 3 openings to insert something. Shall I use the trident? Sure. Okay, I was wondering where you were inserting that, but alright, that makes sense. And then it summons water, so it's a Poseidon trident. Got it. Yay, wet boots. Wet boot and socks. The best. Okay, so if I use the trident again? No? What? Okay, there's gotta be a timer for something. This is now canon. Are you gonna go over to the wiki page and put this as the lost phantom? The lost lore of the Phantom is that he was an old boomer Spooter Scorpion who wandered away from the retirement home and got beat up by Dante because he was too stupid to realize Dante was like not a regular human. Yes, use it again? I don't know what this is asking me to do. Cool dudes don't look at explosions. Oh my god, it just one-shots them. What? I mean, it's terrible for our combo, and we get like no XP from it, but it's a thing we could do, I guess. Why did we come back here? Crumbled stairs are blocking the way. I don't have enough time for that. Ika, you're a professional writer. How do you not have time to write? They're blocking the way. Okay. Oh. Wow, these guys are worth like 2 XP a death? No, that one was worth 5, I think. Oh, that one had health and was worth 2, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna sit here and grind out XP. Oh, okay, this is... Wait, is this the door you said, oh, good thing we have a door for exiting or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now, also. Can you tell me something, oh... What is your wisdom, great blue-flamed, tri-eyed statue? What am I supposed to be doing now? Okay, so I got the grenade launcher. I missed the thing at the top of the mansion. I love all that lava, by the way. Didn't apparently do anything to that statue. It's a well-made statue, everybody. Let it never be forgotten how well made that statue is. Okay, there's got to be something else I need to do with that. Pitchfork. What's a water pitchfork called, everybody? What's a water pitchfork called? Anybody? Anybody remember what a water pitchfork is called? What are you worth? Oh, you're worth almost 10. A trident. A trident. That's right. A trident. Okay, so I'm guessing I gotta turn this on and then run downstairs? A fish fork? Yeah, basically. A shrimp fork. It's a shrimp fork. It's a shrimp fork. That's what it is. It's a shrimp fork. Yes. Yes, it's a shrimp fork. Oh, that I was right. Okay, I do need to go this way. Okay, great. Okay, mission clear. B, solid B. Passing grade, B. Yeah, flying shrimp fork. Yeah, exactly. Because you throw it. So it's a flying shrimp fork. That makes sense. I think we figured it out. That's the second thing we can go over to the Wikipedia about this level and change. Use a new strength to open the door. The new strength? What new strength? The grenade launcher? Is that what you're talking about? Are these psychos trying to get me to use a grenade launcher on an ancient castle? I think these psychos are trying to get me to use a grenade launcher on a castle. I'm not sure what you want from me here. Wait, do you want me to land on this? No. Okay, I gotta go get a thing. Hello, I'm here. Probably not good that I'm here, but I'm here. There's a message carved in the stone. It seems to be a story of some kind. Destiny awaits somewhere deep in the Colosseum. Okay, that's all it told me. I was expecting a little bit more than that. Apparently we're going to the Colosseum, everybody. Did you get your your permission slip signed? Because we're going on a field trip. Anytime we leave the school, we got to get a permission slip signed. We're going to the ancient Colosseum, where Professor Dante is going to show us how to open a can of whoop butt on whatever these guys are. Kind of raptor guards. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, how about you back off just a little bit, shall we? Oh, so if I'm if I'm pushing away, he knocks them up. That's what it is. Okay. I couldn't figure out how to do the air, like knock them into the air, but it's away from them does the knock up. Strangely, partially armed enemy. Yeah. These are very odd enemies who can't quite figure out armor. They're close though, but they're not quite there just yet. Boy, are they close. I mean, the grenade launcher is fun, but it doesn't shoot when I'm in the air. It's kind of weird. I have to be like planted on the ground to shoot it, which makes it a lot less useful than like the shotgun. Let's go back to the shotgun. Okay, take that. What are these? What is this? Why is there so much random XP in here? There's an emblem of a shield on the door that glows with blue light. Oh. I can't target it. See, like this isn't a bad battlefield. Like, it's a nice big open area for jumping around and dodging and stuff. What do we got over here? I like that yellow thing. What's this? Holy water. Water of divine blessing. It holds the power to eliminate all the evil that's around you. Never use it. Will absolutely sit in my inventory forever. Still shut from the other side. Okay. Dante? Excuse me? Dante, I need you to stop not doing what I'm telling you to do, which is jump. Okay, I guess they're wanting me to go that way. I think there was one other... Oh, yeah, there's this door, and then there was the 2 blue doors, and then I think there was one other door I can try. Words are carved here. A pair of flames that dwell with strength will open the path. Okay. Dual fire swords? Fire hatchets. Maybe fire hatchets? There's a decoration resembling 2 knights. No, they don't. They look like 2 Oni from Japan or something. Like, are 2 pro wrestlers? It appears as though the knights should be holding something. Words are carved beneath the decoration. The shield that glow with light and a pair of lances shall lead to the battleground. Okay, so I guess I need... I guess I gotta go to the battleground, and I gotta get, 2 lances. Definitely 2 pro wrestlers, yeah. They're very scantily clad, and they're kind of pointing at each other in that, like, oh, I'm gonna punch you. And it's like, oh, you're not gonna punch me, I'm gonna punch you kind of look to them, so... Maybe Dante considers wrestlers knights? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe they're the holiest of profession for wrestlers. That would make some sense, maybe. Put that down as the... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just thought of something. Hold on. Okay. So, wait, we learned 3 things tonight. Spooderman, retirement home, what was the second thing we said about Spooderman? Oh, we had 2 things. He was from the he escaped from the retirement home. Oh, there was another thing we were going to add to the wiki. I can't remember the second one, but we got Dante, wrestler, knights. Yeah, that'll be enough of a clue. Okay. Wait, what's that? Is this something? Okay, yeah. He mistook Spooderman, human thing. Yeah, okay, so we've learned 3 things so far tonight. Okay. Now, do I actually use these ladders? No, I just jump up here. Okay, yeah, Dante's doesn't use ladders. Okay. Oh, it's a star thing. What's this do? Devil Star, crystal with magical powers. So we recover 5 devil trigger gauges. Okay. I don't know what a devil trigger is, but all right. I don't know what a devil trigger is. They have not explained to me the devil trigger. Oh man, how close are we to getting to that 4,000 for the double jump? Okay. So excited. It's totally gonna be worth it. And I didn't waste a bunch of time doing a bunch of nonsense. Oh. Okay, good. Activated a bunch of floating thingers here. Okay. Well, that's probably fine. Dante! Are you kidding me right now, Dante? Dante, you idiot. That is not at all what I wanted from you. Okay, life after death thing. That's fine. It's probably fine. Oh my god, I need the double jump already. So close. I was trying not to over camera. I need you to make a choice. One or the other. You can't keep flicking back and forth. No, don't. Dante! You need to jump like I'm hitting the button. When I hit the button to jump, Dante, you need to jump. Not just drop down. I don't know what your problem is right now, Danto, but you need to figure it out. I'm very frustrated with you. Danto, what are you doing? I'm gonna keep referring to you as your clone's name until you figure stuff out, Dante, alright? Oh my god. Oh god. Please, Lord, who art in heaven. Yeah. Oh. He doesn't even have a shadow to tell me, like, where I'm at. You gotta have at least the shadow for lining up your drop range. Like, come on. God, this is miserable. There's no reason for this. This is so not anything. Stop it. Please. Wait, what side do I need to be on here for this? I guess I need to be on the other side? Okay. Hopefully this is right. There's an inscription on the base. The name is Ifrit. I think I've heard of that name before. The fool who awakens me shall pay dearly with the fires of heck. Well, I didn't awaken you. I came up here to read your inscription. I was actually on a museum tour with the Christianity Club. And we heard that this has a lot to do with Christianity, so we came to this museum on this island. I actually had some complaints about the ferry ride here. What? A flaming gauntlet that gives the processor increased power. Okay. Oh, good. We get to just punch people now. Oh. Oh, and kick people. But it's actually slower than our sword for some reason. That's an odd choice. I feel like that's an odd choice, that punching is somehow slower than a sword. Okay, so what's a combo? I'm trying to figure out, why did you go that way, Dante? Alright, well. Heckfire, yeah. Exactly. Alright, so we did that. Was that it? Is that why I was here for these? Okay, so they have a charge punch. Okay, and then a 2 kick. I'm not seeing any kind of... Oh, he does a dive kick. Oh, the classiest of all fighting moves, the dive kick. Let's go. Who would have guessed the dive kick? I haven't seen a dive kick in... Oh my god, the mega dive kick. It just keeps going. I guess we're done. There's nothing else to do here. Uh-oh. I don't like that lightning. It actively hurts my eyes. Who's back this time? Oh, it's a giant bird? Yeah, I guess it's a bird. You are the human, the son of Sparta, who challenges the darkness Mundus? The darkness Mundus? Flock off, Featherface. Stick around and find out the hard way. Oh my god, okay. I do kind of remember this bird being a gigantic pain in the butt. Lasers. Are you gonna land at some point? Ow. Wait, did that not count as a hit? Oh, there we go, yeah. I can hit him in the face. And I can also climb up for some reason? The dive kick, though. Infinite dive kick. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with these, like, floating, like, pedestal things. Like, will the grenade launcher knock this guy down or something? I feel like I'm misunderstanding some aspect of this, but I don't know what. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Okay. I still love don't let the bird poop on you. No. I still love his just come catch these hands. Yeah, he's very much in the come catch these hands family of fighting stuff. Oh my god, I gotta do all of this? Wait, why do I have these weapons? And I have to fight these guys again. Like a back attack or something? I forgot about directional. So far there appears to be no directional. But there are more of these guys. A bunch more. Why? Is this just like XP grinding or what? Why did you put me here? They do break their armor out here. Stylish. We did get there. Oh my god. There is an S rank. Ow. Yeah, they really like that charge attack though. Oh, and I died. I don't know what I'm doing here or why I'm fighting these guys again. Also, I have a mosquito bite on my shoulder. Okay, well, I don't want to fight all this. I'm just gonna go onto the bird. I'm gonna try the grenade launcher and see if that does better. Maybe it like knocks him out of the air or something. And the devil hands, devil trigger items. Select your devil trigger items? Well, how do I like not do that? Oh, we still have force edge. Oh, weird. Okay. No, but that does way more damage than a shotgun. What? Wow. We're not very accurate with it, but man, when it hits. Can someone? No, wait, hold on. I don't want. Oh, no, I want this still. Yeah. Yeah, just put this back. I don't. Ow. No, I'm pretty sure I actively dodged that. Ow, what is it? Why is his face damaging me? It didn't before. I'm pretty sure that grenade went right through him, but alright. Wow, this grenade launcher, though. Putting in the work. Actually doing damage. The shotgun did 0 damage to this guy. Oh, he's down. Oh, what? Here, have that. Oh, I didn't expect this one. Okay. No. That was a high attack. Bird. Hello? Dante, I really need you to like hit with these attacks. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not working. Oh, okay. got him? Oh, one more. Oh, wait, he didn't die. Oh, he did die. Okay, he did die. He died in like the middle of an attack, though. That was weird. And a little bit of health off of that. Did he just fly away? Why did he just... We got there, but like he just flew off. Okay. Words are carved, Do I need to have the punch gauntlets equipped for this? Ifrit, as it were? Well, an egret is a baby bird, right? Okay. Maybe this? No. I guess we go... But wasn't this locked because... Carved here. Pair of flames that dwell with the strength will open the path. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a pair of flames. Yeah, I need you to figure out what I need to do here. Hello? Hello? Yes, I understand. Flame. Like, oh, wait, do I need to punch this? Oh, that's what it is. I had to light these on fire. Wow, okay. Not specific, really, but alright. Yeah, we're going back to this, because it actually, you know, does work for us. Oh, great, we get to hunt stuff in the mists. The mists, everybody, the mists. The mists. Oh, there was secret XP up there. It felt like there should have been. Oh, nice, and we got enough for the double jump now. Oh, come on, now what? We just did a boss fight. Are we having to do another one? Really? Come on. Oh, wait. Is it just you? No, there's a thing in the back. Oh, it's like a lizard puppet with fire, like, Macarinas. Weird. I don't know what to make of it. I kind of don't like it. Oh, it just spins into me. Oh, and an insta-killed me. All right. Well, I didn't expect that one. I can't say I expected that. All right, great. We can do all these fights again. Woo. Great. Oh, what a system. Yep, mission start. All right. I guess we'll keep the grenade launcher. Have to do that jumping sequence again. Don't care for this. Don't care for it at all. Mr. Stone, destiny awaits somewhere deep in the Colosseum. I hate you. I hate you, and I hope you're dead. I hope whoever carved this statue, this thing, is dead. If you're not dead, I wish you were double dead, triple dead, perhaps. Is triple dead a thing? Can I triple death that person? Can I? They died once of old age, and then I resurrect them, then I kill them again. Just out of spite, and then I resurrect them and kill them again. Oh yeah, the lizards. I forgot. Oh, they technically have a shield. So that's why the fists are good, is because they have a shield. And I guess, oh, and the grenade launcher breaks their shields. Okay, that makes some amount of sense, I guess. Oh, they're also just sort of immune to my attacks. It's really strange. Like, they get iframes on their dodge, too. It's nice of them to at least give me like this healing thing. Give me the XP, thank you. So after you get ambushed, you have something to get your health back from. We'll grab this. Not really gonna do us much good, but like the yellow orbs are nice. It just feels like a hollow gesture. When they could have just gotten rid of them and just let you load back into the boss fight. Like, infinitely. Was there something else over here? There wasn't, right? No, there was something. I'm a fool. Oh yeah, holy water, which I'll never use. And then this is it's sealed shut from the other side. Okay. That's a fast travel point or something. Okay, so we go in here. We have the jumping puzzle to do. And then if we come back in here, there's just a bunch of lizard men for no reason. I guess, like I said, I could just stand in here and fight them to attempt to get XP, but that's kind of boring. I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do some food lore. Does anybody here want to do some food lore? I myself had pizza. I did, instead of the regular tomato sauce, I did a hearty marinara sauce, which didn't taste much different to me, but that's okay. But then I had, mushrooms, black olives, or no, mushrooms, sausage, or no, black olives, sausage, chicken, nope, okay, yeah, sausage, chicken, and black olives on it. It was very good. And I tried Domino's, cheese bread things, which were very weird. It is not, come on now. I had some leftover pizza from when I was out with my parents. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How did that all go? You didn't tell us a single story. How was ziplining and stuff? You've got to tell me. Also, I still need your, I still need a description of your first villain. It's hard to commission art if they don't know what to draw. No, don't you, Dante, you stupid, white-haired son of literally a demon. Curious about your mother, by the way. I hope she was a better woman. No, Dante, you gotta jump in the direction I am pushing. Dante, come on. Dante, you literally turned in the air, my man. What are you doing? How do you do one of these and not at least give yourself the shadow to know where your character is at? It's like jumping puzzles 101, team. Come on. Get the stupid gauntlets. It was fun. We went on 7 zip lines and a short fall hooked line. A short fall hooked line. All right. That also sounds like something you do when you're fly fishing. Yeah, my favorite technique is a long flick, a double hook line, but I know some people are partial to the short fall hook line. Not really my style. I don't know what to call it. Oh, I'm happy you had fun. Did you like lose any stuff? Like you wore your favorite hat, like, and then like you're like, oh no, my favorite hat, and then your favorite hat, like, oh wait, why are there puppets here? Oh, I guess just to try out my gloves. Ow. Yeah, I haven't figured out any good combos other than like the charge up punch. Yeah, these things are just so slow. Ow. I mean, they hit hard, and I guess they break shields, which is fine, because I just, you know, I need better than that. Wow, that was, I'm calling that a net loss, really. There were a few lines where I got to race against my brother. That's always fun, a little sibling rivalry. And that's about the most casual sibling rivalry you can have, right? Like, okay, well that I'm probably gonna die here because that hit me. Oh, what? I can jump on the... Wait, what? How did... Okay, and it literally stunned me and then hit me while I was in my stun. Great. I won both times. Well, there you go. Turns out you're a great zipline racer. That's a unique skill to have, Ika. You should be proud. No, I'm not fighting any of you. There's no point. It's pointless to bother with it. That, okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but alright. See, there needs to be an independent dodge button. Like, jump and dodge being on the same button is not really good. Like, I don't know why that hit me. I was actually far behind it, clearly. Okay. Infinite. Okay. I mean, at least this bird is smart in that it's using its ranged advantage against me. Okay, I don't know what they want from this. Oh, and that got me somehow. All right, cool. How did the pizza place turn out? If you're eating leftovers, I assume pretty good. There's no reason to fight, you guys. I just feel like I'm misunderstanding something about this bird fight. Oh, what? Can I hit the bird? Or can I not? Oh, a physical attack? Not what I expected from the bird. Alright. Oh, I landed on one of... Okay. Yeah, it just feels like melee attacks really aren't meant to work here. It's sort of weird. Went through him, okay. Okay, yeah, only his head is like a hitbox. Kind of weird. Yeah, this is definitely meant to be a grenade launcher fight. And I don't know what it wants from me on this dodge so far. It's inconsistent. Very inconsistent about when I can and cannot dodge. Oh, that was an attack. Okay. I thought it was just landing. Yeah, it was good. Got some pizza with white sauce. Oh, like Alfredo or like garlic or... Yeah, just take me to the load screen. Why wouldn't I? No, load it. Garlic? Fair. Yeah, garlic pizza? Yeah. Yeah, I just had some Domino's. Just some simple, basic Domino's. Paid a little extra for that third topping, which that was fine. Their cheesy bread, though. Ooh, wow, it was heavier than I thought it was going to be. And it's not cut. It doesn't come in slices. It's a full, just like, chunk of bread with cheese in it. Like a stuffed crust on a pizza, but all just dough. It's a lot. The triple? Oh, I thought I got all of the shields. I guess I didn't. Wait, what? How is he blocking? He doesn't have a shield anymore. Is he just blocking with his head? Oh, he's just immune to the stabs, too. Okay, well. I mean, I guess that's good to know. How do you feel about that? Do you enjoy the stabs? And give me the XP. I think, Ika, did you tell me one time that you're a fan of just like basic cheese pizza? Because I know we were talking about pizza toppings at one point, and someone mentioned just basic cheese. Was that you? Okay, how's my... Oh, wow. Wait, did I get the healing thing on top? No, I didn't. I ran off to just get that XP, and then I went and got the other XP. Nope? Okay. Okay. So what's your toppings? You got your 2 topping pizza. What are your 2 primary toppings on that bad boy? All right. Another time with this stupid jumping puzzle. Yeah, I'm really curious on what those steps are for. Those energy steps that appear during the fight really seem like they're meant to do something. But I don't see a direct one-to-one strategy behind them. Unless it's something like you're supposed to jump on those and then jump on top of him and then use the fire, like a charged fire punch, and it like stuns him. But yeah, otherwise I just feel like I don't see a direct strategy that isn't just shoot it with the grenade launcher over and over again. Because it definitely doesn't care about the sword. The sword seems to do minimal damage to it. Okay, so we jump over here. We wait for this one to come down. We can jump over to this one, right? Okay, and then we should be good to jump over here. Yeah, it's basically just full jumps. It's just, there's absolutely no way to tell that until you land. Because there's no shadow or anything to give you no! He went at the wrong angle. Camera, you can't 180, like, look at this. There are rules about how cameras work. You can't 180 me like that. That's a direct violation of the rules. That's like camera work 101. Whether it's a film or a learning module or whatever, you can't 180 the camera like that. I like sausage and Canadian bacon, most of the meats. If it's an extra cheese topping, goat cheese. Goat cheese, interesting. I don't know if I've ever had goat cheese on a pizza. I'll have to think about that. No, come on. Why is this so difficult? This should be the easy part. There's no reason for this to be this hard. It doesn't accomplish anything. This isn't fun. This is the thing I've always been worried about with old modules, is just when you have stuff like this where it's just, they just don't bother even trying to make the thing that you're trying to do fun. It's just meant to be repetitive. And that's what, like, that's your value, is that it takes 3 hours just to do one jumping puzzle. It's like, oh yeah, look at all this value you're getting for what you paid. It's like, no, I'm not, because I'm frustrated and it's not having fun. But there's 70 hours worth of content. Yeah, and 65 of them are trying to solve a single jumping puzzle. Unfun simulator? Yeah. That's the worst. That's why I've been cautious about trying to do something like Getting Over It or Pogo Stuck. Because, I mean, there's just nothing about those that seem fun. It just seems like they're always just bad. How did he block that, by the way? This is supposed to be a thing that breaks guards. And somehow he, like, can block through that? Wow, just that one charge shot takes us straight to cool. I actually enjoyed getting over it? Really? Oh, okay. Very patient man. Well, that's true, but I mean, what did you enjoy about it? Like, what was the fun in it for you? And like how... Oh, that is an attack. Oh, okay, so you can kind of get on top of him somewhat? It seems like if you jump... Okay. If you're behind him and then jump on top of him, that seems to work? But he doesn't obviously want you to get behind him, because then you can just jump on him, as we discussed. How did that hit me in the... What? This is the inconsistency. Like right there, I jumped away from the attack. It just lingers, I guess. Dante, come on, man. I'm giving you a grenade launcher. All you have to do is shoot the thing at like mid-section and you're gonna hit. Oh, and I'm dead. Okay, great. Yep, it got me through the wall. Look at that. It just pours it on, too. But yeah, I'm very curious, Ika, like, are the controls as bad as they say they are? Because they talk about that's the worst part. It's just the mouse is... The controls are just completely borderline non-functional. Damn, that hit me. For Dante in... Oh, okay. You can't throw both. I have to jump. That's how the dodge works. Oh, okay. I just fell off. So yeah, if I'm up there, I guess I just need to be up there. Nope. So you have to jump over those. So you have to drop your lock on. Oh, that was weird. What happened there? Oh, he's hitting the wall. Okay. Interesting. And he took off again? I guess he took off again. Oh, and he fell down. Okay. Oh, you can charge each attack individually in the combo. Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes more sense. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. that hitting? It doesn't feel like it's hitting. Oh, jump again, Dante, come on. I went right through it. Well, that one actually hit. Alright. Dante, you are not a good shot. No, no. Oh my god. Kind of had fun doing a challenging module that was more a challenge of willpower than tactical skill or just being a complete action module. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to trying it, just I don't know how interesting it's gonna be. Tactile skill, not tactical skill? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not a person who rages super hard, so I don't know how interesting it would be to me not reacting to it or whatever. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, why did I not count as that? Why is that none of a hit? What is happening? It has the wonkiest hitboxes. Oh my god, what is it doing? Okay, yeah, Cool, cool, love it. Love every second of it. Definitely love it. Wow, I have 0 hit points, by the way, so I'm just dead here. If it hits me with any of its bonkers, nonsensical, super impossible to dodge attacks, I'm just dead. Dante, you're not even, like, aiming at me, man. What are you doing? Oh, did I die? I died, I think. Yeah, I died. You are dead. Yeah. See, now we're just back to this being boring. Because there's no strategy here. It's just shoot it until it lands, and then it will let you some of your melee attacks actually count, and then we'll just keep going. Also, the controls aren't really bad, just don't be crazy with your mouse. I mean, for the most part, the module will translate your mouse into what's feasible for the character best as possible. You won't be able to move the hammer through objects, and your character has to use their arms to move the hammer, so, okay. That's what I've always wondered. I've heard so many people say that the controls are just insane and it's impossible and it's, you know, maddening. And it's never looked super interesting to me, but I've heard a lot of people talk about how pogo stuck is the same thing, but it doesn't look nearly as bad to me as getting over it. Yeah, they're just immune to my attack. It's just really strange. Is there like a thing I'm supposed to be buying to like level up my damage or something? I know I can buy combos, but wow, he just dodged through the grenade. That's impressive. Yeah, but pogo stuck doesn't look nearly as bad as getting over it does. Getting over it, I can at least understand is why it's so universally seen as insanely hard. Like, pogo stuck doesn't look like it's easy, but it feels like it's, if you kind of, a little bit of practice, because, you know, you're not just going to pick it up and know exactly what to do, but a little bit of practice, it feels like you should be pretty good, like, pretty set on your, on what you need to be doing. using the wrong sword or something? No? I don't know. There just feels like I'm doing something wrong. I guess it doesn't matter what side I start on, so... Cool, Dante. Come on, man. You can't do the jump literally designed to be the right size for you to be able to make it? Is that a secret, or is it just... I think that's supposed to be the sky behind the trees. I mean, it doesn't matter what order I guess I do this in. I just love that there's no actual prompt or explanation on how those moves work. You just have to kind of hope you figure it out. Like the... Like that? I didn't know that you have to push away from your lock-on to do the upward swing. Still very strange to me. No prompt, no explanation on how that works. You're just supposed to figure it out. Which I find very strange. Oh, no, wow, Dante, you didn't even go remotely in the direction I was aiming you, huh, buddy? Wow. Wow. They just want this to take as long as possible. It's a very strange choice. So now I have to wait for the camera to adjust so I can aim again. For some reason. Why? Couldn't tell you. It's just they don't want this to be too easy, and I don't know why they would care. Maybe there's just someone at Capcom who really loves jump puzzles like this. Maybe that's what it is. There's just someone there who just absolutely positively loves them and just cannot get enough. What? I guess he wins. He has the higher priority or something on that attack. I'm not even sure what just happened there. His attack beat mine, which is insane to me, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay, so we still need about 300 more XP. He's basically immune to... Maybe we... Wait, hold on. Pause. Let me try something. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he's basically immune to this damage. But, no, I guess it's a little more consistent than... Yeah, that seems a little more consistent than the grenade launcher is. Grenade launcher is fine, but it just... Why can that not... Give me these. In my mind, you want me to use them in this fight, right? But they don't have the range to actually hit the chicken. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we did a boatload of damage when we stunned it. And this seems more consistent than the grenade launcher. Can't see what's going on. What does it want from me from this? I don't understand the dodge. I keep dodging through it and it keeps hitting me. I keep trying to jump over it, it hits me. What is the strategy? I don't understand. Okay, so the grenade launcher apparently is just for breaking armor. If the thing doesn't have armor, it's not worth using. So these pistols are doing way more damage than the grenade launcher does. Wow, it's already down? What? How did it go down so quick? Weird. Oh, okay. Again, didn't really expect the melee attack. Yeah, the punches don't seem to have the range to really hit him in the head, which is frustrating. So he's doing this now. If I go behind him, though, he seems to reset. So it seems like you want to reset him after he tries to do that. Dante, I need camera. I need some kind of help here, guys. Oh my god. Dante, my man, anything. Can you help me at all with any of this? No, you can't, can you, Dante? Alright. Yeah, just use this, please. Oh my, why is he down now? Why? There's no consistency. He went down super early this time for no apparent reason. Whatever, I'm just gonna shoot him out, I guess. Die, please. Great, now he's dead. Wow, that's dumb. Okay. Let's just go use these terrible weapons we got to go do this puzzle, because we didn't have a lighter or anything, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, so what am I fighting in here? It's more lizard guys, right? No. Weapons. Okay, so I need the grenade launcher to break the shields. No, it was puppets in here, wasn't it? I don't remember now. Yeah, puppets, I think. Oh yeah, it was the puppets and the fire guy. Right. Forgot about that. Yes. Camera's gonna stare at me, not my enemies, though, which is fun. Really appreciate that, camera. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's immune to my attacks. Hello? Is this just a last as long as I can thing? I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. We got him. Got him. Okay, is that it? Nope. Oh, wait. Is it it? Apparently it didn't like that I beat him, but it has to admit I beat him because he's not there anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot there's... Yeah, all that extra XP up there. Wow, that's a very silly fight. Oh, nice. It didn't want to admit he was dead. I mean, you guys saw it. I killed him, I got the XP, and the door just stayed, no, we're not opening yet. You haven't earned it, I guess. It's like, excuse me, what? Okay, well great, now we can at least buy the upgrade. Oh, this has its own things. Magma drive, charge forward or release it into the form of a magma uppercut. Kick 13, level 1. A quick but powerful flaming back roundhouse kick. Its impact will drive the enemy back. So that sounds like the stinger for them. Surround the body in flame and damage enemies upon contact. Will you use the red one? Okay. And then shoot fireballs from the fists. Oh, we can just give them the old Kamehameha. Create a wall of fire and burn everything within range. Oh, okay. Cool. Not cool, I guess. Let's do the air hike. Wow. What does stuff cost? 480 for Riston that realizes energy, holy water, untouchable. Also known as a fragment of light. Oh, we could buy some of these. Increase the maximum number of your devil trigger gauges, thus increasing the time you can be in devil trigger state. Don't know what that even is. Sacred stone that brings you back to life from the death. I guess blue orb? Sure. Blue orb it is. Since I have absolutely positively no idea. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we're okay. Just run around with my grenade launcher and my fire fists. Oh, that was one of these guys. I'm just gonna brutalize you in the corner there for a second, alright? How's that sound? Just break some of these gravestones. Ow. Can I blow him up off the... Oh. Oh, what? Dante, I need you to attack. There we go. Thank you, Dante. I don't know. No, Dante, I need you to punch. Thank you. You're wearing your punch armor, Dante, or your punch weapons. This is punch, Dante. Punch. If you have to punch fast, if you can, punch slow. Because the International Cool Guy Registry likes it a lot better when you punch slow. Why? Couldn't tell you. That's just what he's into. Okay. Missing something? Do I need to, like, kill all of them, or... It's like a weird delay where Dante sometimes wants to lock on instead of punch. Oh, he actually punches a little bit faster if I'm not locked on. Use 200. Oh, I needed 200 red orbs? That's it? I had way more than that. What? Oh, I had to pay the 200 red orbs, though? That's different. I don't think it made me pay last time. I just had to have them in my possession. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. I guess we can try it with this. Oh my god, that gave me nothing. Okay, so those are definitely, speed, not... No! Dante, what are you doing? You are actively going in the wrong direction here, Dante. I don't know what you're doing. Pick up the Devil Star that we don't know how to use because no one told us what the buttons are or anything. Can I read this? I cannot. Dante, why are you punching over there? What? Hold on. Oh, there's an enemy. Where did you come from? You weren't here before. Stylish. Okay, so we did find the S rank. And apparently it requires the Fire Fist to do it. Are we almost done with this mission? Oh, thank God. Oh, Lord. Achievement unlocked, Bird of Prey, number 9. Yeah, I figured that was probably really bad. It took us forever. Yeah, we'll try. We'll probably have to call it after this next mission. Assuming it doesn't take too long. We've only got about 20 minutes left. Come out of the Labyrinth Canyon alive. Mission start. Alright. So with this... Wait. Oh, the sword's on our back. I was like, wait, why is this equipped? Well, we didn't equip it? Yeah. Okay. So now we should be able to double jump. Right? Yeah, there's the double jump. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. We already found a secret. Look at that. Totally worth it already. Oh, that's fantastic. In the middle of a combo? Really? A little robbed there, actually. Oh my god, okay. How about we just do that? Dante, I need you to dodge, my man. You were just sitting here letting him hit you in the face. What are you doing? It's a riddle of some kind. Valley of the Mist, one must choose the right path. Enter the Lost Land. Only those who protect the weak light shall have the power to decipher the right path. Oh, okay. Wait, what? That's a new move. Okay, he can just block that. Insta-kills me. Alright. That's frustrating. Dante. You bought a... Dante, what are you doing? Okay, I guess you went back to the other weapons for some reason. Got it. Okay. Even though it shows the weapon I paid for and the one I want, it's not gonna give it to me? Okay. Hello? Where is... Okay, I guess we only get it once, and if we don't get it the back, it just goes away. Weird. Absolutely insane to me, but alright. Oh, that's a move he has. Weird. Okay. He can block the move designed to punch through blocks. That's a... He grappled me out of my charge animation. That's different. I would have not expected that. Good for him. Yeah. Guard the light. I know. Yeah, he can just guard right through it. Insane to me. With the sword, it kind of makes sense because it's not a guard break weapon. That was a lot of health back, actually. Okay, so it looks like it went this direction? Okay, so we're supposed to follow this thing. Oh. Are they immune to the grenades? They're immune to the... They are just flat out immune to grenades. Okay. Let's try this instead. Not immune to... And... Wait, and immune to fire? That's very weird. Oh, they're just weak to shotgun blast. Okay. Yeah, it just obliterates him. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, okay. I guess it went this way? It's kind of in the middle of a fight and it just ran off. Okay, yeah, I guess I was right. Okay, well. Grab this. Gotta follow it. And it went down the left path. Okay, yeah, it's just kind of immune to all of it. It actually hit him, but it didn't count. Wow, that's weird. It's so weird. Yeah, I guess they don't want me to spam that for movement purposes. Oh, okay, we made it somewhere, I think. Oh. Hey. What, are you? Yeah, you're... Oh, that... What? What is happening? I can't see anything. I don't know. Okay. Apparently, what is this? Okay, I'm just dead. I guess I need to switch weapons again. Boomer, Spooter, Scorpion Man? Yeah, I guess that's what this is. I don't know what I'm fighting, honestly. Like, the angle doesn't make any sense. Look at this camera. What am I supposed to be? There's just multiple of them, I guess. These are mini bosses? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, this is just like his nephew or something. But they're okay, wait. I guess I need... God, this is obnoxious. Okay, I think I need to break their armor, maybe? No? What? I guess not. I thought I needed to break their armor, but I guess that's not what's going on here. This is a terrible arena for this fight. What is happening? I can't. The camera keeps randomly cutting between different terribler angles. This is insane. Who thought this was good? Who went, oh yeah, this is the angle we want this fight to happen at. Well, inside the enemy's stomach. Am I supposed to just run from them? I don't know what's going on. This is just bad. What the heck? Like, you see how their bodies are literally inside of the camera, so I can't tell where I am or what's going on? This robs you of all range perspective. There's a reason all these other boss fights have taken place. What? What died? What died and why? What is happening? It doesn't make any amount of sense. I can't tell at all what is going on. They're like faster than me and the camera is on their side. It's insane. Did he die, or is he just... No, he's just stunned, I guess? No, he's dead. What a terrible fight that was. Oh my god. Look at that, like... They were literally inside of the camera multiple occasions there. Wow, what a... Why is the camera so low? You just take the camera up... You take, okay, see how it's like at my level, like it's actually aimed at my crotch here? For some reason? You just put it on top of this doorway, and it's perfectly fine. You just put it up on top of this doorway, right at the top of this doorway, and have it look down on the battlefield, and that would have been a perfectly... But crotch cam, yeah. Crotch cam for not able to do anything. Like, why is there a camera cut there? Why are you cutting cameras here? Just pan in and out. There's no reason to cut this camera. It should just pan forward with me. Like how this is panning into me as I run away. Well, it was. Now it's not. Now it's panning away from me again. From this angle, it should just pan in. There's no reason to turn. These camera angles are designed, I guess, specifically to confuse you and make the fight harder. There's no other explanation on why these camera angles were the way they are. Like, this one is just bad for fighting anything. If you're fighting anything at this camera angle, it's terrible. Oh my god. Who thought that was good? Who thought any of that was a good idea? That was just bad idea after bad idea after bad idea. My god. I really... God, if I played the second one and it's this bad, that explains why I never bothered playing the third one. Offer the chalice and open the path. Alright. Like, I don't know. Just buy a blue orb. I still don't know how to use devil triggers, by the way. No one has told me how to do that. There's been no explanation that it's a thing I can do. And they've not, like, other than reading the description for this, that stuff powers the devil triggers, I don't know what any of that does, by the way. No idea. Charge power and release it into the form of a magma uppercut. Oh, we have this. Kick, flaming back, roundhouse kick. That will drive the enemy back. That might be useful. Let's pick this up. I don't know. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, and they're immune to bookworm? What are you doing? Are you attacking me? Or... Oh, I fell. Oh. Yeah, see? I'm just gonna blow you up. Okay, I guess I can only save at the beginning and end of missions, so... Okay, well... Oh, more uses. Like a blot form. What? Wait, you were on the ground. How did you grapple attack me? This feels very much like a Devil or a Resident Evil thing, where a bunch of lizardmen are attacking me and I'm just blowing them up with a grenade launcher or something. Like, this feels 100% like Resident Evil. Not even subtly. Okay, so I can't save here, so I guess I'll just go back to the... we'll just go back to the main screen. And I guess we'll call it from here, because I don't know... Okay, I can go back like this. Alright. Whoop! Oh, my shoulder. Okay. Hey, at least they put an exit thing on this. Fantastic. Alright. Okay, so we got 3 things we've already learned, for sure. Wow. DMC, perform an S-rank combo using Ifrit. Only 27% of people have that. Defeat Phantom, 37.4. Unlock 50% of entries for every enemy file in the status menu. 50%, or 34%. Survive an encounter with Griffin, which is the bird guy. Only 35% of people have that. So a lot of people have not gone back and played this. Or at least they haven't played the original DMC. They've maybe gotten it for DMC 3. I don't know. All right, let's do a quick, what did we learn? And what did we learn? We had 3 things. Hold on. Let me get my notes. Okay, yeah. So, Spooderman. Spooder Scorpoman. Scorpoman. Spooder Scorpoman thought Dante was a regular human for some reason. Oh, was a for a reason. Then we also learned that Spooder Scorpoman thought that because that's fine. They are a boomer who escaped, who ran away from, escape implies he's stuck there like against his will, ran away from his retirement home. Okay, then Dante thinks pro wrestlers are actually medieval style knights. And then last but not least, we learned that there is no explanation for Devil Trigger or how to use it. There's none. We're told over and over again, this Devil Trigger, that Devil Trigger, Devil Trigger. I have no idea what button it is to use Devil Trigger. I don't know how to activate it. I don't know if it has different, like, I know nothing about Devil Trigger except that it exists from items that give me more Devil Trigger. But I've not been told at all what is or how to use a Devil Trigger. Just that it does exist. It'd be like walking into like work and being like, yeah, the new sling chop is here. You should probably get familiar with it after we get done with work today. Did you say a sling chop? We do land survey. What do we need a sling chop for? What's a sling chop? Don't worry about it. We got one. You'll figure it out. What? Do I need it? Nah, not today. Well, maybe tomorrow. All right. Oh, but wait here. Take this sling chop oil and process it. For what? How? Just come on. Take it over there and process. Okay. I set it in the sling chop room. Okay, good. Did you get the official seafoam green sling chop handles? What? No, I wasn't there when whoever bought the sling chop. Well, you're supposed to get the official seafoam green sling chop handles. Cool? I don't. That's what Devil Trigger has been so far for us. Just a bunch of yelling at us that we have it and no idea what it is or how to use it. All right, so we got 4 things. Spooder Scorpion thought Dante was a regular human for a reason, and that reason is because Scorpion thought that because they are a boomer who ran away from their retirement home. They are very old and they're kind of going senile. Dante thinks pro wrestlers are actually medieval style knights for some reason. Don't know why, but he does. And there is no explanation for Devil Trigger or how to use it. 4 things we learned tonight. Scheduling. A little bit of scheduling change up this weekend. The immersive, aka no face cam horror stream will actually be on Friday. Best headcanon, it's a good headcanon. And it makes so much sense. But yeah, Friday we'll be doing the immersive, aka no face cam horror stream of OG Resident Evil 2. We are continuing up Claire Part A, since we finished up Leon A and Claire B already. Finishing, well, now on to Claire A. I don't know how far in we are, but it's very different than what Claire B was like or Leon A is like. It's gone in a very, very different direction. There's whole parts of the police station that you do not get to see as Claire A. And there's a little bit more you get to see as her that Leon doesn't get to see. But I feel it weighs more in the cooler stuff Leon A sees than Claire B or Claire A sees. It's very interesting. But next week, more of this. I don't know how far in we are. I don't remember. It didn't say. But I mean, once we finish it up, that's fine. We always have Elden Ring to fall back on. We can always play HD Remaster 2. Like, there's a lot of options in the action category stuff. Thursday, 2 days from now, we have more Azura Dreams. I think we were getting ready to try to make a push to get up to at least level 15 in the tower so that we can progress the windmill oil can side quest. If we can make it all the way up to like 20 or 25, that's fantastic. We can progress a few different quests that way. But other than that, we're basically just trying to gather up money to upgrade the town and our house. I think we bought our mom a washing machine. I think we bought her a washing machine and wallpaper we know she'd like. And we bought a canopy, but not the bed for the canopy, just the canopy itself, which is really strange. But yeah, that'll be Thursday, 4 o'clock here on Twitch. And like I said, we moved the Saturday stuff to Friday, at 4 p.m. here on Twitch for the immersive, aka no face cam horror stream. If you want to get caught up on any of this, we have the YouTube repository, Raven Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook is one word, INC. Links for that are in the chat on the info page. Basically, everything I make, it's edited lightly and then put up on YouTube, so you can go check it out if you want to see, a full run through of the HD remaster of Resident Evil. We've got 100 hours of Dead State Reanimated Edition. We've got a bunch of indie stuff with Say No More, Subway Midnight, and Going Under, all of kind of indie dev stuff. Tons of stuff over there, hours and hours of entertainment to hang out and watch. Then we also have the Discord. Links for that are in chat on the info page. General discussions, any kind of art you produce, funny animal stuff, recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. The after hours section for the lewd, spicy things. That's all over there. And then last but not least, we have the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. Again, Hillbrook is one word, INC. Schedule reminders, updates if there are changes, and messages from management to the board. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution, Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. Board members, again, thank you all so much for stopping by. Ika, Lady Zentra for running HR, of course. OSR for swinging by. I think Flappy Penguin came in for a little bit there at the beginning. Thank you so much. Any of the lurkers, thank you. You helped the Twitch world go around. Greatly appreciated. Anybody who checks out the VODs here on Twitch, thank you. Anybody who checks out the VODs over the YouTube repository, thank you. Ika, thank you again. And yeah, you have a good night too. Hope to see you back on Thursday. Happy to hear your birthday stuff went so well. I just need you to post a link to the description of your first villain so I can get some art going. Please. Just even if it's not from the story, just how you picture them in your mind. I just need a reference here, please. I'm dying, man. I'm dying. I'm gonna throw like, I don't know, some amount of cash at some artist to be like, here, paint picture, do it. Paint a picture. I need a picture for the friend. Bitter. I'll do it tomorrow. Fantastic. Just throw it up in the Discord, and then I'll talk to social media or whoever's in charge of getting a hold of an artist. And a contractor for a contractor, everybody. Yes. But I think that's about got it. I think that's about got it. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, Ika, you have a good one. Ladies Intro, you have a good one. Any lurkers, thank you again. Have a good one. If you can't make it back Thursday, that's okay. I hope you have a good one in general. I'm going to go over to social media for a minute, help them out, and then I'm going to clock out and go home. Bye.